Welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and this is your your monthly horoscope forecast for the sign of Taurus for the month of September 2018. Welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're tuning in, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of this video, as well as the notification bell icon, so that way you can be notified of any future videos that I do publish on this channel. That being said, let's go ahead and get into your horoscopes for this month. So this month for you, Taurus, a lot of you Taurians out there are going to be starting a new cycle. It almost comes into like you are either starting a new job, or you're wanting to get into a new business project, or there's just something new in your personal life, like maybe moving to a new location. And some of you may even be giving birth or falling pregnant this month. For those of you that are females and are working on fertility treatments and things like that, there's a possibility this month to fall pregnant or to have give birth. So this is a month of a lot of change, but a lot of newness. That's the kind of energy around everything that begins the beginning of this month. But even though it starts off positive, there's always some people that are going to be starting some drama. So there's a lot of drama surrounding you this month, especially beginning the first 2 weeks. Within the first 2 weeks, this could be people in your family members that are kind of uninhibited and have no filter, that could be saying things that are hurtful, or wanting you to do something that you don't really want to do. And then they could be holding that against you. So there's just a lot of drama, but whatever the drama is, you just don't need that kind of energy around you. So a lot of you are going to be faced with the decision whether or not you want to respond to that drama or walk away from it. If I were you, I would walk away from it. It's not good to lower yourself to those energies and really get involved with something like that. If you are wanting to get peace, seek inner peace in your life, and just kind of stay away from that. You really don't need that this month. You've been through a lot this year itself as it is, so it's entirely up to you. Some people like to confront it. If I were you, just ignore it and walk away as much as you can. It's kind of hard when it's family members or someone really close to you, but just try your best, and that's all that I can really say. A lot of you also could be, dealing more with your memories and your emotional side, recalling a past love, a past relationship, and kind of drawing from that and really going over these thought processes and trying to figure out, what went wrong in that relationship or in that specific time period of your life, and what you can reflect upon and draw from that experience, so that way you can kind of avoid those patterns in the future, and also just have a greater sense of self, awareness. So things that you're working on towards the middle of the month, this could be like a long-term project. For those of you that are creative, this could be more in the beauty world. Your image, whatever you're trying to change, it seems more personal to you. This could be more self-awareness, your health, getting it to a better standard. So what Spirit is saying here is that there is going to be some peace coming in, but at the same time, it's going to be almost like things are accelerating in that kind of way, and things are picking up. So it's a much more quicker pace that your life is heading to. In all of this, that is much quicker, that's happening, and it's happening very soon. You can be easily frazzled because of being super stretched in different directions, especially if you have a family, you have children, and you have work, and then you have your own, maybe you socialize with your friends. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So you need to take care of your body and your health, and make sure that you're getting adequate amount of sleep. Later in the month, there's a situation that can arise, and this is going to be about someone challenging you, someone that loves to push your buttons or knows what buttons to push. Basically, Spirit is saying that you need to stand your ground. You need to be very, very solid in your your ability to get the messages across and not let people take advantage of you. And it's kind of difficult, especially if you are working like for a boss or someone that is above you. You could have that fear that if you say something that you will be fired or something will go on. But ultimately, you just need to know that if you don't speak your ground, stand your ground and speak your mind, then people are not going to respect you or necessarily have that same level of respect that you're seeking and that you demand for yourself. So just be aware of that. A lot of you also could now be getting some healing. If you've been going through some, emotional things earlier in the month, there's healing available but by the end of the month, and it feels like you go into the month of October with a lot more clear sense of direction and a clear sense of yourself and who you are as a person. And then later, like I said, going into the month of October, like closer towards the 1st of October, but still in September, that last week of September, those last few days, you're going to have some decisions to make. Could be something that you've been deciding whether you want to maybe upgrade your vehicle. For those of you that are, in school and you're getting a Pell Grant, or you're getting some money coming back to you from that, there could be some decisions whether or not what you want to do with that money. You already could have it planned out. So some of you could be thinking about using it for tattoos, getting something different, but there's decisions that you have to make. And basically Spirit wants you to take your time and consider the best option for yourself. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you would like to set up a private reading, you can go to my website. That's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. And also be sure to check out my book. It is now available for pre-order. It's called Start Seed Footsteps, and it's available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon as well. It's going to be released worldwide on September the 18th as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing month.